ignore you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you burnt. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything. I'll stay forever. I'll stay forever.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung a heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let it calm, and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician, and if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, yeah, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They stay on the ground with Kamara. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 46. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on, set.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air, lands. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught at the 4. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run with Kamara. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Down. 33. Yep, ready?
They'll go play action. Rolling out to his left. And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Have him gain up about a handful there. Chidobe Awuzie, they're on the tackle.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now it's the Saints' all-time leading punter, Thomas Morstead, on to hit this one. Takes this in at the 25. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Quick, yellow, opposite, check, pink. Go. Watch out now, 50 Fury. Check.
Throwing now, off play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
32.
Now it's Lance. Escapes the pocket. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pull out in front for their 13-zip. Group B to try the point after. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Get set. Come on, it's in.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw by Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Back to throw. It's Lance. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Well, you know this firsthand, partner. You get hit making a throw, you know this is a possibility. And that crowd cheer then confirmed it for him as he got off the ground, picked off, and in this case, taken back for 6 as well.
Yeah, I hated that sound.
I know.
Not only are the pads crunching me, but that crowd telling you it is going the other way. That's what you got to do to these quarterbacks in this league. You got to hit them, you got to harass them, and mistakes will follow.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Getting right back to it after that interception. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
49-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's caught left side by Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Brought in close to the 8. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ultra, come on, set. 60K, cross field. Ready?
Hand off here for Miller. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints at a deficit.
Got it?
So now here's 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow, black shot.
Here's Lance now. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. This one misses the tight end. And that forces them to 4th and goal. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Well, I know once that drive stall is out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Iona Saker.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Looking to throw Lance. Buying some time left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jair Brown has it.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just 1 play to answer interception for interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Into the hands of Kittle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Purdy on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Running back sent in motion. Third and long, Purdy. He puts some juice on it deep. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers jump in front now by 5.
Saints 16.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shaheed now to return. Jukes out a one-stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Getting out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Black, check. Red, yellow. Blaster, stay.
Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This was a miss-hit, Broncolo, and pretty short. And not a kick to remember there. It only reaches the 30, and it is down. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. '49ers to the line. First and 10. First carry here for Jordan James. 7 yards there. That brings up second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Play action now with Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it, and he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's a 49er first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They send a tight end in motion. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Demario Davis. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Ready? Lance. On the move, headed right. On the run right. He's got it inside the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
36 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And wait, what's this? They fake a spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Ready, still. Check, 10.
Running behind center with Kamara. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Come on, set. Smash, red. Set.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Really two elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number one, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
First down, and they go right back to him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 10-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. This throw is caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
This is the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. Steel, black, yellow, 22. Cut.
To the air, lands. He's looking deep once again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Ready.
Throwing his lands. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 3-score game in the 4th. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and if you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this, they'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set hut. Black, 90.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
On the
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
He's loaded another one up. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well, in the NFL.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Saints 23. Blake Groupie.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Putting the tight end in motion. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's James running right. Still working past the 40. Oh, stiff ball. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. So skilled guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big voice up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Purdy on first down. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Robinson up the middle. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. 49ers nearing their first win of the season. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. They send the tight end in motion left. A run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. There's a give inside to James. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Go to him again. 2 yards on the pickup, and that brings up 3rd and goal from the 7. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. From the gun is Purdy. Caught near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
42, Saints 23.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now it's Lance. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Lance. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Money with James. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group.